The Peabody-winning performer, taking the art of poetry into mainstream music and TV. He's won countless awards, featured on a Grammy Award-winning album, shared stages with the likes of Prince, Sia, Jim Carrey, Dave Chappelle, Common, and many more. His motto, dreams don't come true. They are. And they are. So please welcome Jay Ivy.
If you don't deal with your emotions, one day your emotions are going to deal with you. True life may seem at an all-time low. You tried everything, but you can't seem to find your flow. So success comes slow and problems tend to grow. You seen your friends shine like it's 100 degrees while you chilling at 10 below. It's cold out here, it's freezing. The bad times are increasing. Bad energy is all that your surroundings are releasing, so misery's been feasting on your soul. Vices grab hold and lows get heavy. You feel so heavy, but you can't block your blessings. When they come your way, you gotta be ready to receive. You gotta shake off the fear and believe, because at times we're tested to see how strong we really are, how far we really go. There's an army growing, but you can't join unless you know what you're fighting for. Because if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. So stand tall. Know that you can't walk until you crawl. You can't run until you walk. You can't fly without a running start. So pump your arms when you come off the blocks, and it won't do you no harm to come off your block. Get out and see the world, because everyone has their own mountaintop. It wasn't promised to a few, but promise of those who knew. So climb the way you breathe and never stop. Inhale your best, exhale the BS. Keep on keeping on. See where you're going and work on getting there. Don't hate on others when others get theirs, because you go get yours. You go knock down your own doors. Know that God go take care of you and yours. That's why miracles happen out of the blue. So know that and remember that can't nobody stop you but you. Because dreams don't come true. They are true. So dream big. Then after that, dream even bigger. So big that Martin and Coretta are up in heaven holding hands, smiling down on us with a tear in their eye and joy in their heart, saying amen, amen, amen. What's up, good people? It's your man, Jay Ivy, poet from Chicago, and I just want to say what's up to my Ions family. I'm happy to be here to speak to my people, to talk to you about never feeling alone. Years ago, I found myself at a crossroads. I could either continue to carry the pain and the heaviness and the stress and the depression and the sadness, or I could make a decision to break through. I can make a decision to choose happiness. I can make a decision to forgive. There's so much power in forgiveness, so much power in our vulnerability. So I decided to use one of the tools that I picked up along the way, which was poetry. Poetry allowed me to express myself. It allowed me to get those feelings onto the page. It allowed me to have a deep, honest conversation with myself when I didn't feel comfortable talking to anyone else about my feelings. Feeling that I was alone, not knowing that I wasn't, but feeling that I was. I pulled out the pen and the pad and I decided to write my father a letter. In the midst of grieving, in the midst of missing my father, in the midst of hurting, in the midst of my sadness reemerging, I decided it was time to truly forgive. Maybe it'll encourage you to write your letter to whomever you need to write it to. Maybe it's to yourself. Whoever it's to. Just remember, there's a lot of power in our forgiveness. You are never alone. This is Dear Father. Dear Dad, these words are being written and spoken because my heart and soul feel broken. I laugh to keep from crying, but I still haven't healed after all of the years of my goofiness and joking. You got me open, hoping this ill feeling will pass, won't last. I wear a mask, my peace won't ask for the truth. Truthfully speaking, the truth hurts, but I'm beyond hurting. I'm in pain. Why does it hurt so much? I find myself fighting with myself every day to remain sane. My peace think I changed, maybe tripping off my fame, but I'm still the same old James. I know it's a shame I don't come around as much, but I don't want them to see me acting strange. I don't want them to feel one drop my rain, but I can't seem to get these feelings to stop. I can't get these thoughts on my brain. Now when I really need to reach out for your dad and touch your hand, I can't believe you're out of range. I'm starving for your love and I'm begging, please ease the crave. When I was little, I thought you left because I wouldn't behave. Later on in life, I found out that it was the cane as well as other things. And with all the scars, it was hard, but I learned to forgive and forgave. I forgave you missing my basketball games and the touchdowns I scored the football games. I forgave you coming home high and drunk, wrestling with my mother going insane. I forgave you missing all of my track meets and not being able to greet all the pretty girls that I wanted you to meet. I forgave you missing my birthdays and graduations and not being there when I needed advice in certain situations. I forgave despite the fights, the tears for all the years lost, wondering if I was loved. Sometimes all I needed was a call and a hug. Looking back, I wish you would have begged me, pleaded my case, because I felt like I didn't matter, like I was deleted and erased. I would cry, still cry so much I get headaches. I try to get you on my mind, but I can't get you off of my face. I see you every time I see me, and I can't do nothing but ask God to bless me, expand my territory, place his hands on me, and keep evil far away from me. I asked him to protect me like I wanted you to protect me from the bullies and the police. Now to protect my soul, I write poetry and release, and some say I'm a beast, but I'm just trying to find peace so I can pick up the pieces of me that falling apart. I shopped all over love and I end up with a lot of good items in my cart that help me pull out the dart and help me get out the dark, one being my art. But along the way, all of my decisions weren't so smart because my love was amputated, my life became complicated, my family, well, Dad, I don't know if you knew or not, but my sweet, sweet family became dysfunctional. I mean, I remember hiding under the dining room table when you and Ma would fight. I remember dishes, pots, and pans being put in flight. I remember the hole that you punched in the wall. I remember Ma calls and work and told us not to let you win, or you broke in, told I'm gonna get y'all. I remember the alcohol and the smoke and going to the bathroom maybe 5 minutes so I wouldn't choke. I remember you called me out the blue and told me I had a brother that died that I never knew. I remember you snatched my train wheels off a little orange bike and making me ride when I was only 2. I remember the past. I remember the good and the bad. I remember thinking, is this love false? I remember us moving to the birds. My boys had placed my love that was lost, and they would make me laugh and giggle. My boy even taught me how to dribble so I could make the team, and I did. I thought that I would die without you, but Rome, Drake, Ike, Eric, and Todd made sure that I lived and was never sad. They even gave me their dads. Mr. Kemp, Mr. Whitaker, Mr. Cross, and Mr. Price became my dads, my cool daddies, but the little boy in me still wants his daddy badly. I feel like a scared little boy afraid to become a man, but I think I'm ready. I think it's time. I think it's time to shine and get mine. I think it's time to shine and get mine so I can ease my mind, let my soul climb. I think it's time to stand as a man of my own too, just like you used to do before those demons started hunting you, because all I want to do is to make you and my proud. Not one of you are. I wonder if you know. I wonder if you know that God gave me a gift. I wonder if you know about the spirits that I lift. I wonder if you know I touch people with my words. I wonder if you know I inspire actions with my verbs. I wonder if you know that your baby boy did a show that aired for millions to see on HBO, and that hard New York crowd that I didn't even know actually gave me a standing O. I know you're proud. I know you are, because I'm be the best just like you want to be. Watch and see. And just in case you can't, I'm going to scream it so loud that I shake the clouds and move them out the way of my sunshine, because that's what you are, Dad. James Ivy Richardson Sr., do you hear me? You are my sunshine. That's why I forgave you, because my love for you is still the same. It may have gone through a transformation, but it never really changed. So I swear on my mama and on my name, I'ma stop this rain, conquer this pain, make sure that you do not die in vain. And when I get to heaven, when I get to heaven, I'ma jump in your arms. We go kick back like when I was little and watch the Bears game. I wish you could have seen me do my thing. I wish you could have been there the first time I sang. I wish you could have seen how your baby boy flow. I wish you could have seen me rock just one show. I wish you could have seen me do my thing. I wish you could have been there the first time I sang. I wish that you didn't have to go. I wish you could have seen me rock just one show. In that moment, the pain melted away. I felt free of this burden, this baggage, this heaviness that I've been carrying for years, in and out of relationships, opportunities, in and out of life. Wherever I went, I carried this pain with me, and I felt very, very alone. You are not alone, by no stretch of the imagination. It's important that you get out whatever it is you're feeling. Write yourself a letter. Write whoever you need a letter. And forgive. You got this. You can get through this. In the midst of this isolation, use this time to come out better. No matter how hard it may be right now, and I understand it's hard, but it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. My name is Jay Ivy. I wanna thank you all very much for taking some time with me. Before you go, you can check out more about Dear Father in my book, Dear Father, Breaking the Cycle of Pain. Dear Father, I'm super proud of this. Please check it out. You can get it on my website, the letter J-IVY.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the letter J_IVY. Again, it's my pleasure. Please, by all means, stay safe, stay healthy, and love on yourself and love on your family, your friends, your community. My name is Jay Ivy. I love you much. Peace, Ions. Join me for The Word, Poetry and Conversation every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central on my Instagram Live.